Hey cat nerds! It's just me and Buddy today and we've come for a short walk along the Basingstoke Canal. So when it's just me and Buddy on walks, I tend to come to places where we've already been, where Buddy is quite familiar, so that he doesn't get so scared out on the walk. So we only do new walks when we are with someone else, just because that adds that extra bit of security for Buddy, so that he feels a bit more safe on the walk and he'll gain more confidence to jump down. Good boy. Hey? Trying to find somewhere to pee. I found recently he's been wanting to pee on the beginning of Hawksthorpe now. So he meows until he gets down and then finds a spot to go. Good boy. I'll give you some privacy. Come here. That wasn't noisy. It's very noisy, isn't it, Buddy? That is so loud. So it's a weekday today, which means that the trail isn't very busy. I have only seen one person so far with 2 dogs, so that's pretty good. But the only downside about walking during the week is that you can always hear the MOD firing range, and it's pretty loud today. If you could just hear just then, it got really loud, so that's an additional scary aspect that Buddy has to try and get used to. Buddy, it's okay. Oh, he's not interested in shooting. He's interested in those people across the way. There's a whole canal in between us and those people, but Buddy is staring at them like they're going to attack him. You are so silly. So you may notice Buddy has a very chunky collar on today. This is a GPS tracking collar that Pawtrack sent me. And the reason I wanted to try out a GPS tracking collar is because Buddy has actually figured out how to escape his harness. So luckily Buddy hasn't escaped his harness on a walk, but he has done so in the garden. And he didn't do anything, he just kind of sat there just like, hey, I'm out of it. I did go on a walk where Buddy was on the bag as he is now, and I was out with my sister, thankfully. But he jumped down and my lead was just caught up all over the place, and I was trying to untangle it and I accidentally dropped the lead, and of course my sister and I were just like, ah! That reaction obviously panicked Buddy, and he literally just darted off in the other direction, and my heart was like racing because I was like, oh my god, he's gonna, you know, get lost or run right into the road and get hit by a car or something. But luckily his lead actually got caught around some branches, so he didn't get very far before I found him. But yeah, that was like a huge panic, and I don't want that to ever happen again, because these things can just fall out of your hands by accident, and if your cat gets spooked in any way, they will just dart off. And I think it didn't help that obviously my sister and I were like, ah, when we dropped the lead, so Buddy just reacted to that and ran. So thank you to Pawtrack for sending me this collar. It's all set up and is currently tracking, I hope. And when I get back I will review the app and see if it's tracked the walk. So that'll be quite nice to see. But yeah, it's mainly just, you know, precaution, just in case anything happens, because Buddy's my baby, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. So yeah, I just thought I'd give it a go, see if it works. And yeah, we'll see. I think the collar does look a bit chunky, but when I was looking online, all of the collars looked quite chunky, so this was like the sleekest looking collar I could find. But yeah, hopefully it does the job and we'll find out when I get back. Buddy's not been doing too well recently. He jumps down and then just looks around really awkwardly and then doesn't move, and I just pick him straight back up. So yeah, he's not feeling too confident this walk. It is very noisy, again because of the firing range, and then we've also got the trains going by. There aren't as many people, but every time they go past on the other side of the canal, he's still looking at them and being scared of them too, which he shouldn't, because there's a body of water in between us and them. But hopefully on the second half of the walk, when we turn back, he'll be more confident because he already knows the way, and he'll be like, yep, this is the way home, so I already know where we're going. Good boy. Just be silly. I got it in your face, haven't I? Betty. It's a bit louder, isn't it, because of the firing range? It's okay. It's far away. Come on. Dee, come on. Come on. That's it. Betty. Betty. You're fine, you silly boy. So we had a bit of a slow start at the beginning there. Buddy wasn't too keen to get down, but as soon as we turned around to come back, he jumped down straight away and basically walked the whole way back, which is awesome. He actually didn't stop too many times, so yeah, really good. He looks absolutely fine in his collar. It doesn't seem to bother him at all. It just doesn't look great. It's quite chunky and yeah, not the nicest looking collar ever. The collar looks fine on its own, but then when you add his harness, it like, you know, just looks a bit too much. But I'll check the app when we get home and see if it's tracked our walk. And it's just like, you know, an extra precaution, especially, you know, when we're out in somewhere completely new and Buddy could get very lost and it might be very, very hard to find him. So I would feel more comfortable with a GPS collar, even if it doesn't look that great when he's wearing it. So I'm making these episodes just to give you some tips and advice to new cat adventure parents, because it's quite hard to find information about what it's really like to walk your cat. So I thought I'd make these episodes and try and help new parents out. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll try and answer them in the next videos. Take care, happy adventuring!